remove this cover, use a 22mm socket. Very carefully loosen these up. Slide that cover off. Take the lug nuts off, same 22mm socket. Take the wheel off. Now I'm going to support the lower control arm with a jack stand. Just lower the vehicle, just so it supports it just a little bit. That's good. I'm just going to spray the top of the shock tower with some rust penetrant. This is pretty rusty here. Let that soak a minute. Now take a 15mm wrench and loosen up this nut. And when the top part of the shock starts to spin, what you can do is take some locking pliers or a wrench that fits on the top. And just prevent this from spinning. Just like that. Once you have room underneath, you can put the locking pliers right here. You could try from underneath the hood, just try to get a socket on here as well. Use an impact gun. There we go. Take that nut off. Take this bushing off. Now take the lower shock bolt out. You can use a 21mm wrench on one side and a 21mm socket on the other side. Take that nut off. And grab the bolt and slide it out. Now you can grab the shock, slide it forward and down, and just slide it out. Take the new shock and just compress it. And then let it extend. You want to do this 3 times. Take the washer, put the washer on like that. Then the bushing, just like that. Now slide this in the same location. And the other bushing is going to go first. And then the washer. And then the nut. Get that started. We're not going to tighten that up yet. Now from underneath, get the lower bolt lined up. Might have to compress the shock a little bit. Just like that. And get the nut started. We'll snug this up first. Use the wrench. Now tighten the nut down on top. This happens to be a 14mm nut. You can hold the top part of the shock so it doesn't spin, or you can do the same trick with the locking pliers. And torque this nut to 59 foot-pounds. That's good. If you can fit a torque wrench on here, you can torque that nut to 15 foot-pounds. That's good. Now put the wheel on. And the lug nuts. Now we're going to tighten down the lug nuts to 140 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Let's go around again, double check. Take the center cap, line that up, and then just with the socket by hand, just tighten these down. You don't want to strip them out. Keep in mind, after you're done this job, you want to bring the vehicle to a local shop to have it aligned because you don't want to have premature tire wear.